Carry just melts you.
I think the Alice is a pretty good shout if you want to utilize the glulets, you know? You can heal up for a lot, but it's the same problem because carry just he can melt you.
Oh, this is tough. This is tough. But CC.
Okay, against the glue, against the Fredrin, understandable, but TLID can still flex the glue, that's the thing, and Leone has shown that he can play glue roam, even went full damage on the glue roam yesterday.
Is the composition from Evos a little bit outdated? Are we like...
Yeah,
feels
right?
like 3 months ago.
I think they needed an answer towards the Fredrin.
Yeah. I really think they should have either picked up the glue early or they should have just like secured a year or something, like, because right now, is this CC flex? Is that what they're trying to get at as well by picking it? They're like, okay, we can put a gold, we can also put an XP.
It's gotta be the only reason, right?
Let's see, TLID. What's it gonna be? Is it gonna be yeah. As expected, Blue will go roam, and Sora will go XP. CC is still a pretty good matchup against Sora, so they can keep that lineup. The Eve comes in here. It's gonna be really good to zone the Kimmy. The Suyo.
Yep.
Evos might just go Claude again. But they go Valen. Ah, so the flex is the CC gold. There you go. Yeah, they were, okay. They were trying to bait out for the Sora, and now they... That's why they picked the Kimmy. They wanted to go double fighters, technically. A mage and XP. Okay. It all made sense in the end, actually. So, hey, they were ahead. But I still don't like the fact that they didn't go for the glue, no? The glue would have been perfect against the Fredrin this time. They went glue, yes, earlier. Lean towards Evos, honestly. I want to, with the double fighters, it's kind of like Na'Vi yesterday. All you need to do is just stomp the early game. If you stomp the early game well enough, then you just win. Don't make mistakes. But if they make mistakes, then again, it's the same thing for the front to back of TL. They can come back.
So we'll see exactly if they're going to be able to get that comeback, ladies and gentlemen, as we head over into the second game, into the Land of Dawn, with TLID 1 point down. Just another to finish this series and pop off in the standings.
Boy, oh boy, Evos, 1 game away. If they do lose, they will suffer their first loss in the season. Let's see, with this composition, I thought it's outdated, but with that last pick, Luke, Valentina, maybe they have a chance to turn it around.
Emblem check. Brave Smite for Luke, Concussive Blast for Aran. He's gonna look to rotate quicker, but let's see if they actually go for the turtle straight up or if it's the same, even with the Concussive Blast. Support Emblem. Kevin wants to go for the heals, wants to go for the chain CC again. It's just the lock. Inspire as well. Support Emblem and Inspire. Wow. And it's the same, Inspire and pull yourself together for Dritchel. So he's expecting to ult and to flicker in a lot of times, man.
He was very aggressive on the Jushin. Maybe he's trying to, you know, adapt that same template of play style onto the Eve, despite it being a little bit less mobile, I would say, as compared to the Jushin, and a little less safe compared to the Jushin, considering the emblem build that he also went for on the Jushin.
Erlan given over the gold crab. I thought Ego was going to try to poke Kyo a little bit more there. Luke obviously winning out of this matchup. The Terrified too. Leone has the help up top. And Kevin as well. Aran gets the XP crab. So Turtle One looks to be in TLID's books this game.
Aran looks a little low though. Will he be able to participate?
I think he should be able to still. He gets 4 quicker. He's already there.
Okay, Aran is at 80% HP though. Leone finds a great opening earlier. Oh, that's a flicker. Immobilization on towards the jungler of Evos. Now Albert with a reposition as Kevin looks to focus on towards the turtle, as Luke will not be able to distract. He will fall as Kevin finds the turtle as well. Take a look at the collapse as Evos. This time, they will be able to disengage.
I was about to say, Aran went for that a little bit early. I thought he would wait a little bit more until the turtle got a little lower, but in the end, it still worked out into their favor. They get the kill, they also get the turtle under their belt. This is a completely change of tempo to what we saw in game number 1.
That was just very well played by Arando, by the way. Like, extremely well played. Spots out Albert in that bush so early, man. And then Dritchel just kept on tapping him down. Yves is great against the Suyo, so is the glue. Magic damage over the no magic damage reduction of the Suyo makes it super difficult for Albert. The only saving grace would be, you know, Egga clearing the mid lane quicker, rotating faster, getting in these positions. I'm really surprised that Albert hasn't really, you know, tried to look for any ganks in the early game with the Suyo, because that's usually where you get an advantage with Suyo, right? You clear quick, you're very fast, so sometimes you're in places enemy team wouldn't expect you to be early on, but he's not really looking for anything. Instead, they're just playing it super safe. Maybe Tlid are just playing it so awkward that they're not going to see, like, you should see more of that.
But how safe can they play, right? I mean, face value, wait a second.
Oh, it's a 1v1! And Luke says hello to Aran this season. That's a solo from Luke.
Man, Luke absent for a season? Was it a season, Miracle?
Yeah, a whole season.
A whole season comes back and does that to Aran. We have been talking about the Valentina being, quote-unquote, you know, it was the better Lucas back in the day. Now, quote-unquote, the better, you know, Suyo, no, the better Sora, rather, now. But still, Luke doing Luke things there in the EXP lane. That's gonna push Aran behind by just a little bit.
Shout out Coach Aldo, man. He said it yesterday. In a Sora v Sora matchup, whoever ults first loses, right? So, hey, Aran popped the ult. It's like, okay, GG, bro. Egga!
Oh, finds the set there.
There you go.
Deleted Kevin instantly while the turtle is up. Ega will be the trade, though. Albert very low as Aran says hello and finds a clap back. Now, Luke with the reposition finds a trade on towards Aran, but he is in trouble because Kyo is in the area.
That's another favorable trade for TLID here, second turtle, right? They lose 2 members, Evos lose 3, but at the end of the day, TLID still pick up the turtle again.
And man, TLID are just going bang for bang, man. They're going for every single fight. It's a very different TLID from game number 1 and the games that we saw against Na'Vi. Like, they were just on the backseat every single other game, right? They're just waiting for the comeback, waiting for the power spikes. This game on carry, this is the most aggressive I've seen Kyo with the carry in the early moments of the game. And again, I asked the question, if they're good in the late game, what if they actually start winning the early game? What's gonna happen now? Evos, they're going to be in trouble. Remember, they went for double fighters. They should be the one winning in the start of the game. They shouldn't be in this position. And they were kind of like gun-shy to play that early game. Didn't want to go for those ganks, didn't want to risk it, and now they find themselves in TLID's grasps.
Kevin finds a flank. Evos this time will be able to disengage without any casualty. Leone, though, takes a lot of damage there from tricking. Needs to disengage Luke in a very, very good positioning to take the ult, and that will be all.
This feels like a huge confidence boost from perhaps yesterday and that first game. But TLID, very different now. We're taking a look at the items now. Anything you want to point out, Mirko?
The signature Leone build, he's going to go for the Cursed Helmet, and then he's going to go Glowing Wand, and then he's going to go Genius Wand.
Okay.
This guy is, oh man, he's so annoying when he's on glue, dude. So much damage. At least Evos gets a turret, Leone.
Immobilized, airborne, a lot of crowd control taken by him. Flicker by Agatizzi now with the one-man isolated. That's going to be Luke taken down. TLID, take a look at Kevin's positioning. Finds the flank, finds the taunt. Tricky will have to use the flicker, but Kevin finds the Appraisal's Wrath. 2 members instantly deleted.
That was so well coordinated by TLID there. What an opening by Leone. You were just talking about him, how annoying he was. He was so low, still able to get the grab over. But here it is, another kill, perhaps?
Erlon just too deep under the turret. Doesn't really save him. Now they want the Ron finds the initiation. Now, will he be able to save Luke? He just respawned as TLID again in the 7th minute mark finds his jam.
That's why he's the jolt. Man, Kevin, what the heck? Where was this Kevin? He was 0-4 yesterday. He didn't show up yesterday at all, and now he's bonking fools. He's bonking the White Tigers. They just bombed the Beast Tiger, Erlan, bro.
Oh, Sky Piercer.
Wow.
That's not something you see quite often.
It's not something you see every day, but also you don't see, you know, Leone's build every day either, so it's okay. Oh my God, 008. He's not gonna be 008 for long, man. This is a, I don't care. I'm gonna go Sky Piercer moment. Erlan, dude, this is just cooked for Evos. I don't know how to like there's no words that can be like, okay, Evos, there's a chance they come back. The only chance they come back is, I think if TLID make a big blunder, that's it. Because it has to be a big blunder. They don't really have a lot of comeback angles here. They don't have damage, firstly. Right now, that's not on the table. Okay, if Aran just walks up to 3.
Oh, he survived! At least finds an angle, and that will be the bait. Evo spent resources to chunk Aran's health, and take a look at the pinch. This time around, Evos is able to at least recover with 5 members.
Continue though.
If he walks up to 3, I guess he doesn't die. I was gonna say,
Okay.
you know, maybe he died. No, never mind.
I mean-
Chastise.
Yeah, you're talking about damage earlier on. Triky's, he only has 1 item. He only has the glowing wand.
Yeah, no, he's not. Look at, I mean, the Curse Helm, the top boots all across. The Chastise Pauldron already as well, man. They got a lot of defenses. Look at Joe. Brute Force Oracle. 2 Leather Jerkins. Oh, Wind of Me. Oh no, DHS first. There you go. 3 items. This is going to be a very quick 3 item for Kyo. He doesn't need to farm and wait for his late game because he's been fighting and winning. Dang, they're getting into the... There you go. That's the glowing wand for Leone, man. Yeah, even Leone is the... Oh, and Aran split push it, man.
Oh, that's the flicker.
Wow.
They want to force this fight. Is this the right call? Aran jumps in. Immune. Oh my goodness, the 3-man airborne. Now the damage here on towards Erlan. Taunted, stun, everything again. Erlan will be deleted. Now it's a 5v4 as the Luke will not be able to survive. Albert doesn't find an angle. Ladies and gentlemen, TLID, they're toying the White Tigers.
They were winning that team fight without Kyo. Kyo came a little bit later than everyone, and when he came, obviously the damage dismantling. That's 4 members of the White Tigers taken down for the price of none for TLID. A free Lord here in the 10th minute of the game. A 6,000 gold lead against all odds, against all expectations.
Oh my lord. Holy Jode, look at him. He just took a Lord. 1 Sky Piercer for Dritchel. Bro, that RWM from Dritchel, by the way, earlier when Ega TZ flickered on him, was very, very good. Amazing RWM to cancel out any, you know, chance of an actual way the Dragon kicking them over. Dude, this... I don't want to say it too soon. I don't want to jinx it, but it really feels like, you know, it's another version of a season of TLID where they got rookies and then they did well. Because it was also up against Evos, if I'm not mistaken, you know? But like, oh my god, bro, this Evos roster looked like a top 3 team.
Oh no, Luke. Isolated, forced to use that ult early. The mid turret is very vulnerable, will be taken down. Evos now will reset as they look to take the Lord down. Seems like lucky for them, it's only the mid base turret that falls.
They don't lose any side lane inhibitor turrets, but there's still 3 waves pushing. I'm not sure if TLID really want to push with this one. It seems like they're still lurking around the area, still posturing for a possible invade, and there it is.
That's gonna be the Indonesian perfect taunt. Vengeance pops! Yo!
Wow!
Finds a shuriken, and that will be the end of Erlan. Also the base turret in the bottom side of the moment, and Evos, they can't breathe.
No. All they can do is delay the inevitable. I honestly don't see any way for them to come back unless TLIDs like dive them under the base, dude. And even then they might still win. This comp for Evos, they were meant to win early. They were meant to snowball and they didn't. It's an 8,000 gold lead for TL. That is not the game.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What's going on? What's going on here?
Crashing. Now we got TZ half HP. Well, let's see here. 9,000 gold lead, ladies and gentlemen. The largest gap today. And TLID, keep in mind, it was unanimous on the board for the Talents that Evos wins this match.
If they actually win this, why did I doubt them, man? Why did I doubt them?
Even the cameraman got distracted.
But remember, ladies and gentlemen, as the gold lead approaches to 10K, once it hits, you know, we're giving away free diamonds, you know, 10,000 free diamonds for the first 100 people, so keep an eye out for that. Albert, though, should be fine, but he's denied any resources. He's denied the orange.
Ooh, this is tough. Evos, what they are hoping for is just a big blunder here.
Yeah. I mean, game's not over until it's over.
True.
I understand, but it's starting to get difficult to find words for like how they can come back. Maybe a split push angle in the bottom lane. They already got the base turret there. I mean, all the way there, right? They took out the tier 1 and the tier 2. I don't think the Suyo is... Yeah, Aran's just gonna, you know, manage that. He might just zone Albert away because they have a carry. They can just blitz. And it'll be a blitz. A free Lord.
There you go. Boom, done.
That's, yeah. Keep in mind, tough debut for Egatizi here.
Oof, you're right.
Big ouch. But hey, this is week 1 of MPLID season 17.
It is. And
Wow.
week 2, I think few should be able to, you know, play, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So we should be seeing changes for Evos, but for now, coming back into this game, Albert caught.
Oh, that's a flank. That's a flank attempt. Albert now mounted under his own turret. Egatizi trying to run! Finds a 3-man whirlwind, and that's gonna be Luke deleted first. It's a 5v4 as TLID will go for the kill objective angle. And now it's gonna be Elan. Egatizi trying to hold on with the Lord marching, but ladies and gentlemen, it is all too much because the cavalries, they are eating tigers tonight.
10,000 gold lead at the very end. A team full of rookies, plus Aran, plus Kevin.